Okay, what are we? Hi guys, what are you doing there? Um, I wanted to talk about a few things today. First of all, this little video is going to be about the Illuminati, and the reason I brought it up is because, you know, as things go on in this world that we can't explain, we got to look at all options here. Jesus Christ! No wonder nobody knows about the Illuminati. Their print is so little. My God, you can't even see anything. It's crazy. It's like they're trying to hide something. Oh my God. There's a little owl, right? There's some kind of little owl or something up there. Anyway, I wanted to share some things with you that I've been learning. The bottom line is this. We talked about, how there's these ruling elite bankers and everything that, masters of the universe. I'm trying to hide from the Illuminati right now. Trying to make sure they don't recognize me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty well disguised right now. You couldn't pick me out of the lineup now, could you? I didn't think so. Totally different looking. Anyway, so there's this ruling elite that run the world, of course. And, I didn't pay too much attention to it until everything started going bonkers with the economy and everything, and I'm talking to myself, who's running the show around here, bunch of dimwits. And then I started doing a little research, and it comes, I guess, there is a ruling elite, of course. When you come to that realization, what are you going to do? You got to start looking into it. What are you going to, what are you, a sheeple? I mean, come on. You got to figure out what the hell's going on, people. Wake up. So, of course, I got a lot of time on my hand. I mentioned that, hold on. Shh. Shh. I thought I heard something. I got Grandma at the front door with the shotgun in case the Illuminati actors come after us. Okay, anyway, so what's going on with the ruling elite thing? Basically, the Illuminati. And if you don't believe in Illuminati, let me go into something here real quick. If you don't believe it, just take a dollar bill, for example. This is a dollar bill. You've seen them, and look on the back there. You've got the pyramid right there. There's a pyramid, right? And just ask yourself a few things. And I dug up a little research. I have time, like I said. I dug it up. And basically, if you look at that little pyramid on the back, it says, Annuit Coeptus. That basically means our enterprise is a success. I got to start my own little club, I wish I could have cool little sayings like that and stuff. If you want to have your own little group of elite, contact me. I'd like to be the head of a club too. We could have our own money. Oh, never mind. Anyway, and then underneath it says Novos Ordo Seclorum. That means New Order of the World. Okay, so that ties into the New World Order, and I'm sure you guys have heard of some of that stuff before. So anyway, it's right there. I mean, it's on the dollar bill. I mean, I don't know why people don't believe it. What the heck does the United States have to do with a pyramid? And then they got that little eye that's floating, floating above the pyramid. See, I got my super duper, the little eye floating above the pyramid. See, and that's the eye of Horus, they say, but it's really the eyes of all these illuminated Nauticuses guys. They're all illuminated. They're smarter than the rest of us, and they know everything, and they rule the world, and we're just little sheeples, and they stick us in the what anytime we. Anyway, it's a sick little game they play. Bastards. Anyway, the whole symbology of the pyramid and that circle around the pyramid, and anyway, all that was created back, I guess in the 1700s or whatever, by this guy named Adam Weishaupt. And he actually founded the Bavarian Order of the Illuminati, a secret society of Freemasons that operated in Europe, and their whole thing was to take over the world again. What else do these guys got to do? They got all the money, they got all the women, the money. They just want to take it all over, the whole world. And they've been working on it for a long time. Obviously, they're getting better at it. But that's the start of it. That's the start of the Illuminati. Now what I come to realize is, so you got the top of the pyramid. The pyramid is really the social structure of the planet. Like that, And the Illuminati guys are at the top, let's say. And then somewhere in between, you got the corporate guys with all the bucks, that they manipulate. And then underneath there, you got the little goofy you know, you got the politicians. They don't really have any power, but they get some money and some chicks, and they're happy, you know. And then underneath that, you got your basic civil servants, and at the bottom, you know, is the sheeple grazing on what's left, you know, of the crap. So bottom line is that's the world right there in a snapshot. I mean, it's not pretty, and I'm not trying to make it pretty here, but I'm just telling you the truth. Just wake up, people. So what we got to realize though, and maybe we can start, you know, getting involved and get out in the streets, you know, and protest. You know what I'm saying? I'm not much of a protester, to be honest with you. As a matter of fact, I stand for 2 or 3 minutes at a time. My knees get really tired, and then mom's got to make me a hot little bath, and I got to soak in it and stuff. So anyway, this is for other people. I'm just telling you the knowledge. You probably got to take the action. But the bottom line is, you know, the Illuminati take other forms like the Bilderberg Group, Council of Foreign Relations, the Trilateral Commission, things of that nature. Now, if you look at every president, every point in history, all their people in power, they're all part of all these groups. If you notice, they got the Council of Foreign Relations people. Just about everybody in the Obama administration is part of the Council of Foreign Relations, or part of the Bilderberg Group, or any of these guys. So basically, there it is right there. There it's in front of us, and now it's just becoming more obvious. And of course, their whole design is to Bilderberg Group, and of course the IMF, the International Monetary Fund. These are all little groups, but they're all part of that ruling elite, and they create these little groups to sound official, you know, the International Monetary Fund. What this means is that basically we have all the money and you do what we say. Shut up. You know, that's basically what it's talking about. But they're finally getting to the point where now they can just go out in the open and do these things because everybody is so asleep. Well, a lot of people anyway. But I think as things get worse, you know, economically, what's going to happen is people are going to start to wake up because they're in pain, you know. Once you don't have much of these, of course, these are worthless anyway. But anyway, the bottom line is you don't have money, you don't have food or whatever, you're going to be in pain, and you're going to start wondering what the hell's going on. So that's kind of what's going on. So I'm giving you a heads up, you know. Like I said, I got a lot of time on my hands, and I can research this stuff and get it all disseminated to you guys, you know what I'm saying? So you don't have to sit around all day on a computer. I mean, I'm sure you got jobs and families and wives and things that are fun to do. And, you know, I got a lot of responsibilities, me and grandma and stuff, and mom, you know, when she's not at the strip club. But the bottom line is, you know, you got to get out there and start taking some action, people, because they're just going to walk away with everything what they're doing now. So, you know, yeah, the Illuminati exists. It's, you know, well, you know, it's not just a Hollywood movie, you know, with Tom Hanks. You know what I'm saying? But the bottom line is it exists, and you got to get out there and realize this because at some point, you know, it's going to get pretty hairy, you know. But just keep in mind, you know, the Bilderberg Group, Council of Foreign Relations, International Monetary Fund, all these organizations are part of this ruling elites, you know, I don't know what you call them. It's their little groups they put together so that they can get their work done, you know what I'm saying? So, and again, their goal is right now, it looks like, is to crash the dollar, to hyperinflation and also to crash the whole monetary system completely. And then they're going to come out with this one world currency, and you know, you get the little chip inside you or some kind of card, and you won't even have cash or anything. It'll just be you know, here's your, and then they can control you. That's the whole trick, you know. So you know, keep it down. Hold on. I wanted to make sure that my chip was, you know, I thought I had a chip down there or something, but it wasn't. Wasn't got the kind of chip that, you know, I was talking about. I was like, there was some corn chips that filled in there. I thought I felt something. You know, these guys are slick. You got to be careful because they could be in the room with you. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to make sure, you know. And there's a whole lot more to this. This is just the first video on this. I'm going to touch on the people behind the Illuminati. Actually, there's a whole story behind that too. Who controls the Illuminati? It gets crazy, people. My head is expanding. I can't keep all this information anymore. It's like a I don't know how to explain it. It's like a cranial mass ejectacus, you know. I gotta get it out. Please help me. But anyway, there'll be more videos to come on this whole subject of the Illuminati, the ruling elite, the bloodlines that go back, the ruling families, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, how it all came together. We'll get into the Federal Reserve a little bit more in a separate video, but we'll keep them each video section separate, so you kind of. But this is all going to be about the ruling elite, the people that control the world, basically. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I got more coming. And if you got questions, let me know, because I got questions. We all got questions. And if you want any backup material on this, it's just YouTube. But I mean, there's so much out there. But you gotta sift through it and get an idea what's real and not real. But be careful. Make sure you wear your sunglasses. I'll talk to you guys later.